Welcome to my practice. My name is Evelyn, yoga instructor here at the JCE. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Today's practice, I planned it to be very flowy. So we want to float through this practice, and I just want to remind you, if you're doing my practice regularly, then you know that in the previous practice I really wanted to focus on the spine, stretching and strengthening the muscles around the spine. So we will continue doing that because the core, major part of the trunk, is so important to be active if you really want to float. So it seems floaty and just such an ease and like no muscles even involved, but there's a lot of muscles involved, but we really consciously have to focus on the right muscles and the right direction. So let's just start to switch inwards, and we start in a child pose, and let's have blocks. If you feel like needing a block, especially when we do some balances, it's always great to have a block around us to have a little support if needed. So just find yourself comfortable on the mat. And we have a lot of options and a lot of variations of child pose. Maybe the knees together, big toes together. Maybe you open the knees a little wider and just give your hips a little more space to settle down. The forehead is down on the ground, and your arm can be maybe floating forward, or maybe bring it alongside the body and just create a little ball. No matter where you are, just find a position what you can hold a little bit of time, where you feel that your mind can really settle, where you can release any tension in the physical body. Start shifting your mind, your focus to your breathing. The breath is slow, continuous. Gentle shift between the inhalation and exhalation, maybe a pause in between. The breath flows through the nose. Relaxing the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Dropping down all the tensions. Let yourself just be in the present. Placing the tip of the tongue behind the front two teeth and widening the rest of the tongue. Relax the forehead and just feel the pressure points, the arm, the shins, the top of the feet connected with the ground. Feeling rooted, feeling settled. And if your arms were alongside the body, then just shift it and bring it forward to frame the head. And just start to engage. Start to engage the pelvic floor, lift it up. Gently bring it closer to the navel. Engage the lower belly. Squeeze it in and bring a little bit forward to the navel. At the same time, start to settle down your tailbone. So if you connect with these two movements, then you will lengthen and widen the lower back, the lumbar spine, and your core already engaged. Now press the hands down, and this movement not really visible, that all happens inside, like most of the practice. We creating the shapes, the lengthening, the stretches from inside. Not how it looks, but how it feels. Connect with that feeling. So pressing the palms down gently to round the ground a little more, and then bring a little closer the bottom of the rib cage to your hands, creating a distance between the hips and the rib cage. Draw the belly in one more time. Tuck under the tailbone and just feel that lengthening, that stretching on the back. Drawing the shoulder blades down on your back. Pressing the top of the feet down, pressing the hands down. Draw the belly in and bring the torso up to tabletop. Float up. Open the knees a little bit wider. Draw the belly in and find a flat back. Bring the rib cage a little bit forward. Same time drawing the shoulder blade down on the back. Relax your face, tabletop. And from here, just your own pace. Roll out your spine a few times. Doesn't matter how fast, doesn't matter what movement you do here. Move very intuitively, and you can be intuitive if you're really inside you. If you're not really worrying about how it looks like, but how it feels. And if you focus on that, then you notice the blockages there, noticing the tightness. So feel free to move around. Feel all the fingers, the thumbs pressing the ground away. So make sure that you have weight on the thumbs, the knuckles, not just the fingers, the pinky finger. Pressing the hands down and lifting the chest up just slightly away from the thumb. Creating space under the armpit. And then roll it out a couple more times. And then we're staying, rounding the back. Staying here, drawing the belly in a little more. Relaxing the facial muscles, bringing the chin to the chest, drawing down the tailbone, creating an arch in the back. Draw the belly in one more time. And take a mental picture of this feeling as you draw the belly in and you widen and lengthen the spine, especially the lumbar spine. The core muscles really engaged. One more time, lift up the rib cage and close it away from the thumbs. Draw the tailbone down closer to your heels and lift the pelvic floor up one more time. Then tuck the toes under, and without losing that rounding in the back, bring the pelvis up to downward facing dog. Now in your dog, you keep stretching the spine, you keep lengthening, just like in child pose. You want to lift up the tip of the tailbone up to the sky and bring the bottom of the ribcage away from your hip. Draw the belly in one more time, and if you feel that you're not stretching the spine, then you may be better off bending the knee, lifting the heel up. So in downward facing dog, it's much more important to stretch the spine than anything else. Bring your mind to the breathing one more time. Slow, steady, continuous breath. And if it's available, then you will straighten the knee and lower the heel down. You might find stillness already in downward facing dog, or maybe swaying the hips side to side, opening up the side, opening up the back. One more deep inhale. Press the thumbs down, lift the tailbone up, stretch one more time. Then press both feet down and start to walk your hands closer to the feet. Tailbone lifting continuously, drawing the lower belly in. And again, feel free to bend your knee here, but you really want to feel the tip of the tailbone reaches up. Pelvic floor engaged, lower belly draw into your spine and closer to the navel. Relax the top of the head, relax the back of your neck. And slowly rising up to standing, push down the heels, push the ground away with your heels, engage the pelvic floor, lift, and very slowly we're rounding up, coming up, Tadasana mountain pose. Bring the arms up, reach up. Press the hands together, bring to the heart, opening the elbows a little wider. Draw the belly in. Close the rib cage. And again, the tailbone goes down. The pelvic floor lifting. And feel the energy line, feel the direction that's not visible, but inside you creating the lengthening between the heels and the top of the head. Maybe close your eyes and maybe set an intention for the practice. Maybe just to be gentle to yourself. Find this fluidity inside, to keep connected with your thoughts, with your feelings, and shift away from the outside world. Being kind to ourselves. Next deep inhale, just float the arms up, reach up, grab the opposite elbow and we're coming to a warm up float here. Take a deep inhale and reach the rib cage up. Press the belly in, lower down the tailbone, engage the thighs and the knees. One more deep inhale, then half moon to the right. Feel the left side, stretches and lengthening. Feel really deeply rooted down and feel from the roots how you lifting up. Gentle stretch. Coming back to the center, align the spine, draw the belly in again. Close the rib cage and lift, drop down the shoulder blade on the back, then half moon to the left. Just a lateral stretch here. And while you're stretching and lengthening the right side at the same time, you don't shorten the distance between the left ribs and the left hip. Keep it long, relax your jaw. Back to the center, push down both heels, release the hand, reach up, and then float the arms down behind the back, press the fingers, push down the heels, lower down the tailbone, bring forward the hip, and without shortening the lumbar spine, lift the chest up, shoulder blades together down. Keep lengthening the spine. And then come to a neutral spine, draw the belly, lift the pelvic floor, float forward. Weight on your toes, lift the lower belly, lengthen the hamstring. Release the back of your neck, then release the arm down. Start walking forward with the hands, draw the belly in and find this rounding on your back as you come to a plank pose. Feel that rounding, just like when you were in tabletop. Round your back, push the ground away even with your thumbs. Lift the armpit up, lift the rib cage up, deep inhale. Then floating down on the ground, feel free to lower down the knee first. And with muscle control, we're coming down on the ground. Flatten the feet, bring forward a little bit your hands. Coming to swings pose. Tailbone. Release down closer to the heels. Feel the thigh muscles, push it in the ground. Pubic bone, press it down and press the hand down and bring the chest forward. Keep down the shoulder blades. Keep your glutes engaged. The glute muscle is so important to find a healthy spine. Lift the chest up one more time, stretching the front body. Pelvic floor presses down, tailbone long, lumbar spine long. Then lowering down the elbows, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, up to a plank, downward facing dog. Rounding the lumbar spine. Nice deep inhale here. Keep the left leg down. Lift the right leg up to three-legged dog. Then bend your knee without moving the right shoulder up. Keep drawing the belly in and creep that stretch in the spine. Keep the lengthening. Feel the direction of the stretch. Right leg up, straightening the knee. Then bringing the right knee to your chest, start rounding your back, lift up the lower belly, bring weight to your arms, push the ground away with your arms, round the back, three-legged dog, inhale again. Nice, draw the belly in, bring the knee to the chest, to the forehead, then step between the thumbs. Lower down the left knee. Happy asana here, any variation, you can stay low, press the hands down, hands can be on blocks. Make sure you open up the chest and stretch the left hip flexor here. Draw down the tailbone and find that rounding in the lumbar spine, that feeling, that sensation that you had in tabletop. That's what you want to create here. Shoulder blade down, chin up, chest up. Steady, slow breathing. Nice, then press the hands down, push both feet down and lift the pelvic floor up. Draw the belly in again to lift away from the hip. Wide-legged pyramid. Hands can be on a block to support, maybe move away, your choice always. Keep drawing the belly in and relaxing the back of your neck. Feel rooted through the feet. Then bend the front knee. Lunge here. Keep the tailbone to the back. Keep drawing the belly in and feel that rounding in the lumbar spine. Nice. Float the arms up. Rib cage lifting. Then just float the arms back down. We're just warming up here. Press the hand down. Step back. Chaturanga is an option here. Draw the belly in, rounding the lumbar spine. Don't let the chest go deeper down than your shoulder, then upward facing dog. Draw the belly in, that's where the movements start to transition, downward facing dog. Shift the other side, right leg lifting up. Draw the belly in and stretch the spine. Bend your knee, lift the left knee up, lower the left heel down. Hip opener. Breathe steadily, draw the rib cage in. Three-legged dog, reach up. Then bring the left knee to the chest. Round your back, shoulder blade down on your back, rib cage in. Back to three-legged dog. Follow that movement, that transition with your mind. One more time, knee to the chest, round the back, draw the lower belly in, look forward, then step between the thumbs. Lower down the right knee, Kapyasana here, any variation, hands on the block. As you press the hand down, you can reach up with the chest a little more. Shoulder blade, rolls down, plug down, open up the heart from the center of the collarbone, widening. Relax your face. Deep stretches in the right hip flexor. Draw the tailbone down. Draw the belly in. Lift the pelvic floor. Pushing down both feet. Start lifting the pelvic floor, the lower belly. Wide-legged pyramid. Draw the belly in. Bring the rib cage forward. Forehead on your thigh, on your knee. Rounding the lower back. Lunge, keep the right knee up, send the tailbone to the back, engage the glute muscles, push down the heel, pelvic floor lifting up, and just for a moment coming up to a high lunge. Lift the rib cage away from the hip, then bring the arms back down. Step back to your high lunge, activate the core. Chaturanga is an option, the elbow. The shoulder doesn't come under the elbow, upward facing dog. Open up the heart, drop down the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. Align the spine, find the energy, the stretch between the tailbone and the top of the head. Draw the rib cage in, draw the belly in, and start walking your hands to the back. Press down the heels, push the ground away, soften the knee maybe and come up to standing. Pelvic floor lifting away from the heels. Engage the thigh and the knees. Draw the arms up, float up. Copy asana with your hands. Elbow behind the head. Push down the heels. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly, shoulder down. Inhale to lift the ribs. Reach with the fingers up. Half moon to the right. Push down the heels one more time. Lift the ribs away. Draw the belly in. Back to the center. Again, just aligning and lengthening. Exhalation to the other side. Reach forward. Back to the center. Reach up. Keep that length, just the arms, lowers down, clasp the fingers behind, push the heels down, tailbone down, rib cage up, chin up, forward, keeping the lower belly in. Releasing the hands down. Walk the hands forward to high plank, keep the core engaged, that's your center of the energy. Align the spine, draw the shoulder blades down, draw the belly in, a gentle rounding in the back that stabilizes. Inhale here, then travel through Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, the right leg lifting, the lower belly lifting. Keep the integrity of the spine. Right knee to the right elbow, bring it forward outside. Then step the right feet outside of the right hand. Draw the tailbone down and feel that lengthening in the spine. Lift the lower belly, lower the left knee down. And you can either stay here, maybe you can stay in a lizard, maybe lower the left knee down and just circle the right arm up, open the right ribs. Maybe bending the knee and grabbing the feet from outside. A really deep stretch. Tuck the tailbone down, draw the belly. Lift the ribs. Widen the collarbone. One more breath here and just feel inside the direction of the stretch. Maintain the breathing. Release, bring the hands down, lift the left knee up, press both hands down, thumbs pressing down and step back. Keep the core active. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Lift the armpit away from your thumbs, left leg lifting up, three-legged dog. Then with the muscle control from the center, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Then step the feet outside of the left hand. Draw the belly in, chest come forward away from the navel. Engage the glutes. Maybe staying here, maybe lowering the knee down, maybe circling the left arm up. Open the left rib cage, grab the left feet, sink deeper with the hip, at the same time the chest lifting. The glutes are engaged and you pressing the right feet into the left hand. And as you press the feet in, you engage the glute and from there you feel the direction that you're lifting the right chest up. Maintain that attention, the focus inside. Release the arm, bring it back up. Step back to your high plank. Chaturanga. Nice, floating back to downward facing dog. Nice, next inhale, the right leg lifting. Bring the right knee to the chest and step between the hands. Draw the belly in And we're coming up to a high lunge, but we're bending both knees just the first time. And notice as you bend the left knee, you can draw the tailbone more down. You can engage with your glutes more. And if you find that connection and lengthen the lower back, then maybe straighten the left knee. Bring the arm forward, parallel to the ground, and pull the chest in. And recall that sensation that you had in tabletop when you were rounding your back. Press the feet down and lift the belly in. Lift it up, close the rib. Nice, bring the arms up again, reach up. High lunge here as you're lifting the rib cage. Then bring the arms forward and down. Keep down the left hand, maybe on a block. Draw the belly in, tailbone to the back. And just open the right rib cage up to find that gentle twist, rotation in the spine. Keep the length of the spine. Lower the arm down, press both hands down, step back to your high plank, and then from here we just rolling on the right side, Vashisthasana on the right side. Lift the right rib cage up. The side muscles just lifting up the entire torso so you have weight on the side core, not on the hand, not on the leg. Deep inhale here, then roll the hand down, high plank, rounding the lumbar spine. Your choice, the Chaturanga. Downward facing dog, nice. Left leg lifting. Bring the left knee to the chest, round your back, activate the core, step the feet down. Both feet pressing down, lift the pelvic floor, lengthen the tailbone. Keep bending the right knee and come up to your high lunge. Tailbone goes down, lower belly in, navel in, rib cage in. And then straightening the right knee. Keep the tailbone down. Bring the arms down, shoulder blades plug down, drawing the rib cage in. Find the entire torso is really active and supporting the posture. Pelvic floor lifting one more time, then bring the arms up. Long spine, long torso. Keep pressing the belly in as you bring the long torso down. Don't rest the belly on the left thigh. Spinal twist. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe looking up on the left thumb. Keep the tailbone to the back. Bring the right rib cage forward and the left rib cage up. Plug the shoulder blade down. Keep your face gentle. Then release the left hand down. Press the belly in as you step back to your high plank. Roll on the left side. Side plank on the left side. Lift the left rib cage. Keep the spine still long. Lift the left armpit away from the left hand. Maybe looking up to the thumb. Deep inhale. Then with muscle control, transition to a high plank. Draw the belly in. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Stretch and lengthen the spine. Feel the hamstrings stretching, heels pressing down and tailbone lifting up. And let's float through this sequence a couple of times. Right leg lifting to three-legged dog. Float the right leg forward. Keep the core strong. High lunge with an inhalation. Float the arms down, exhalation. Spinal twist, right arm up, inhale. Float the arms down, exhale. Stepping back with an inhale. Side plank on the right side, exhale. Left arm goes down, inhale. Lowering down, exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Moving to the left side. Left leg lifting up. Inhale. Bring the left leg forward. Round your back. Exhale. Float to a high lunge. Pelvic floor lifting. Long spine. Float the arms down. Inhale to a twist. Arm floats down, the core active. Exhale. High plank with an inhale, moving fluidly. Side plank on the left hand, open up. Right arm floats back down. Control the lowering. Inhale, upward facing dog, the glutes strong. Exhale, float the hips up. Repeat, right leg lifting, floating up. Right leg float forward, control with the core muscles. Rising up, tailbone down, inhale. Float the arms down, exhale. Open the right side, twist. Lower the arm down, exhale, draw the belly in. Step back to a high plank. Control the lowering. Inhale, keep the lower belly in. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifting, inhale. Stepping forward, exhale. Control the rise. Inhale. Face is soft, shoulder blocks down. Lower the arms down, exhale. Keep drawing the belly in. Twisting the spine, left lift, left arm lift. Left arm lowers. Step back, high plank. Lower with muscle control. Keep rounding the lumbar spine. Upward facing dog. Nice, downward facing dog. One more time, right leg lift. Right leg forward. Rise up. Lower the torso down. Twist the torso in. Lower the arm. Exhale. Keep the tailbone to the back. Step back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Float to downward facing dog. Left leg lifting. Left leg forward. Rising up to a lunge. Lower the arm. Twisting to the left. Lower the arm. Step back. Lowering. And downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Exhale. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale. Next inhale again, the right leg lifting. And stepping forward between the hands. This time maybe lowering down the left heel, so we will find the base from first warrior. Pushing both heels down, lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the belly up closer to the navel. And just bringing the arms forward. Bring forward the right hip, keep the tailbone to the back, plug the shoulder blade down. Nice, all the weight on the right leg and float the left leg up. Figure 4, left ankle on the right thigh. Plug down the shoulder blade on the back, opening the left knee. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly. Just pressing the right heel down. Straightening the right leg and bring the left leg forward. Plug down the tailbone. Activate the right glutes. Lift the pelvic floor. Plug down the shoulder blade. Relax the face. Lift the pelvic floor. Then bend the knee. Step back to your second warrior. Now we can float in this transition if you're lifting the pelvic floor up, releasing down the shoulder blade. Inhale to reverse the warrior, lower down the left hand on the left thigh. Lift the entire ribcage up and away. Feel both heel bones, presses down, belly's in, ribcage in. And recreate that sensation as you were rounding the back in a tabletop. Bring the torso back. Extend that side angle. Keep the tailbone to the back, closing the ribcage and bring it forward. Keep really strong with the core muscles engaged. Back to second warrior. Straighten the knee. Coming to a triangle. Push down both heels. Lift the pelvic floor and bring the torso forward. And again, the core is strong, the trunk is strong, and you feel the direction of the lengthening, which is not visible, but actually it's visible. The energy lines. Where you active, feel the energy in the hands, reaching away. Now look down on your right leg, soften the right knee, and this will be a little difficult transition to coming from here to balancing half moon. So weight on the right knee, and you look forward like 30 inches away from your toes. And you bring the torso there. Use a block if needed to put the hand on, maybe on the ground. So to hold the balance, we really need a strong core. Lifting the pelvic floor away from the heel. Breathing softly. Gently rounding the lumbar spine as you pull in your belly. And then looking down, bring the arms down. 3-point balance, standing split. Keep the left hand down and just open the right arm to the side. Keep sending the tailbone back and the rib cage, the left rib cage, come forward. The right rib cage lifting up. Keep your glutes strong. Nice, lower the arm down. Lift up the left leg, then soften the right knee. Step back with the left leg. Step back with the right leg. Table, high plank. Lowering down, Chaturanga. Chest come forward and up in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One full breath here and then we're shifting to the other side. Left leg lifting. Core and belly drawing. Keep the belly in, push the hand down, bring the left knee to the chest and step between the hands. Might lowering down the right heel, drawing the belly in and the ribcage forward. And then bringing the arms forward. Push down the heels and lift the belly away, the ribcage away. Feel that long line between the right heel and the top of the head. Nice, deep inhale, shifting the weight on the left leg. Figure 4. Hands to a heart. Right ankle on the left thigh. Bending the knee a little deeper. As you bend the knee deeper, you lift up the pelvic floor, plugging the shoulder blade down. Relax your face. Nice stretch in the IT band. Then shifting from here slowly as you press the heel down, lift the pelvic floor and bring the right leg forward. Bring the arms up. Lift one more time the pelvic floor and the lower belly. Reach up. Then bend the knee and be stepping back. Lift the pelvic floor. Bend the left knee, coming to a second warrior. Pelvic floor away from the heels. Belly in, rib cage in, shoulder blade down. Feel the line of the energy between the hands. Feel the lengthening. Reverse the warrior, left arm up and over. Plug the shoulders down. Breathe. Second warrior again. Reach forward, keep the belly in, the core in, extended side angle. Chest reaching forward. Feel the trunk, all muscles connected, lengthening. Plug the tailbone down, both glutes active. Left knee come forward, away from the right heel. Back to your second warrior. Straighten the knee. Triangle, push the heels down, lift the pelvic floor. Bring the torso forward, keep your belly in. And bring the closed rib cage forward. Keep that integrity of the shape. Connecting with the core. Stay inside with the sensations. Look down to the left toes, soften the left knee, use a block if needed and be coming to supported balancing half moon. Weight on the left leg, lift the right leg, look forward like 30 inches away from the left toes. Realign the spine and lift the pelvic floor away from the heels. Don't let the torso sink into a left leg. Deep inhale. And bringing the arms down. 3-point balance here. Keep the right hand down on the ground or on a block. Re-engage your core. Re-engage the thighs and start lifting the left rib cage up, lowering the right rib cage down. Revolting. Rib cage comes forward, the tailbone goes back, and even in this shape, you feel that rounding in a lumbar spine. Lower the hand down, re-engage the core, soften the left knee, step back forward, step back to high plank, and Chaturanga. Stay in downward facing dog just for a couple of breaths. Go drop down to child pose if needed. We will repeat this sequence with a little bit faster, flowing fluidly. You might repeat a couple of times. So keep your mind in a transition, in a fluidity. Keep your core actively engaged to initiate the transitions. Right leg lifting up, inhale. Right leg step forward, exhale. Keep down the left heel, bring the arms forward, reach for. Hands to heart center, coming to figure 4. Bend the knee deeper. Straighten the right knee, bring the arm up, left leg come forward. Bend the left knee, hold the core muscle strong. Stepping back to second warrior. Flow to reversing the warrior. Flow to extended side angle. Reach for second warrior. Inhale. Straighten the right knee. Exhale. Reach forward with the right arm. Triangle. Exhale. Flowing back to, bending the right knee. Floating through. Balancing half moon. Lower the left hand down. Revolt. Open the right ribcage up. Lower down the arm, lift the left leg up. Step back to high plank. Use your core in a transition. Lowering down, knee can always lower down first. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifting. Float the left leg forward. Lower the right knee down. Float the ribcage forward, arm framing the head. Bring the hand to the heart, float to figure 4. Bend the knee deeper, flow from one position to the other. Straighten the left knee, bring the right leg up, forward, bring the arms up. Bend the knees, stepping back, second warrior. Float the left arm up and over, reverse. Extended side angle. Yes, float back to second. Straighten the left knee. Reach forward, inhale. Triangle as you exhale. Look down, bend the left knee. Balancing half moon. Lower the right hand down. Reverse, reward. Open the left arm to the side. Keep your belly lifted. Lower the arm down, lift the right leg up. Step back to high plank. Chaturanga slowly, with control. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's repeat. Right leg lift. Right leg step forward. Float the arm forward, the ribcage away from the tailbone. Bring the hand to the heart. Float to figure 4. Bending the right knee deeper, sink deep. Straightening the right leg, left leg come forward, lift up, arms lifting. Transition to second warrior smoothly. Reverse. Extended side angle. Second warrior. Straighten the right knee. Lift the ribcage away from the hip. Reach forward. Triangle. Look down, bend the right knee. Lift the pelvic floor and the belly. Float to. Lower the left hand down. Keep the left hand pressing. Open the right arm up, reward. Lower the hand down, lift the left leg up. Step back to high plank. Keep the core engaged. Chaturanga, chest forward and up in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Last time, left leg lifting. Step forward, shoulder blade down. Keep belly in, chest forward, arm forward. Hand to heart center, figure 4. Sink deep. Right leg lifting up, belly lifting up, arms lifting up. Ribcage up. Keep the ribcage up as you step back to your second warrior. Reverse. Keep the ribcage away from the hip. Supported side angle. Look down, weight on the left leg, lift the pelvic floor. Balancing half moon. Lower the right arm down, lift the right leg up. Revert the moon. Lower the hand down, lift the leg up, step back. Lowering. Upward facing dog, and from here lower the knee down. Child pose. Keep the arms forward, press the hand down gently. Keep scooping the belly in and release down the tailbone. The spine stays long. Re-regulate your breathing. Maintain the mind in the present. Slide your hands under the shoulder. Bring the torso up. Lift the sit bones up. A front body opening before we start to settle down in camel. You can bring the hands behind, maybe supporting the lower back, maybe keeping the hands on the hamstring, plugging down the shoulder blades, maybe bring the hands to heart center. So many variations, but make sure you're pressing the knees down, lifting the pelvic floor and bringing the pelvis forward, tucking the tailbone down, and you already feel the benefit of the camel. If you want to go further, deeper, then reach the ribcage up. Keep it up so you will lengthen continuously the lumbar spine. If it's available, you can lower the hands on your heels. And even if you're deeply arching in this shape, you still feel that roundiness, that sensation in a lumbar spine that really protects your lumbar spine. And from there we can open up. Slowly coming back, lowering the heels down. Look forward. Keep your eyes on a single point. Just slowing down. Coming to a seat. Bringing the legs forward. Come to Baddha Konasana. Heels pressing together. Bring the hands around the toes. Connect your mind with your heels. Press it together. And bring it closer to the pubic bone. Press down the sit bones, and from there lift the pelvic floor. Lift the lower belly. Bring to your navel. And bring the navel closer to the rib cage. And as you start coming forward, you keep the length of the lumbar spine by rolling down the tailbone. Plug down the shoulder blades. Relax your knees, it doesn't matter how high it is, but really feel the direction of the stretch in the spine. Connect with the muscles that are active. Keep lifting the pelvic floor. Keep lifting the lower belly. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, as it engaged, just really support your core, your center, your stretches. Slowly bring it up. Bring the knees up. Both pose just the last seated shape before we go down. Lift the toes up from the ground. Lift the lower belly, and you can bring the arm forward. You might find a low boat, any variation, any adjustments here. Stay here for 5 count. For 4. For 3, 2, and 1. And before dropping the leg, bring the leg down. Grab maybe the shins, draw the belly in and start rounding down. So just like in a tabletop, roll down, feel every vertebrae, keep your belly, press it in. Shoulder goes down, and then the neck, and then the back of the head. Then bring both knees to your chest and just sway side to side. Try to keep the tailbone as close to the ground as possible. Keep drawing the belly in here. Keep the right knee to the right shoulder and lengthen out the left leg on the ground. Draw one more time your belly in and down. Plug the shoulder blades down and relax your face. And then one more time, a little bit, bring closer the right knee to the shoulder. With your peace fingers, grab the big toe and even bring a little bit more to the side, your right knee. Bring your left hand on the left hip to press it down. Keep down the left shoulder blade and bring the right leg to the side. Open it up or maybe keep it bended, it really doesn't matter. You want to feel your back, the entire back, consciously connected with the ground. Engage the left glutes. Bring the right leg forward, maybe keep it straight. Then bend the knee and bring the left knee front of the body to find the supine twist. Bring the right arm to the side and turn the head to the right. Relax down both shoulders. And then come back to the center. Squeeze the right knee to the shoulder one more time. Then release it down and bring the left knee to the chest. Engage the right glutes as you press it down. Tuck the tailbone forward, plug down the shoulders. Grab the big toe with the peace finger and bring the leg to the side. Right hip stays down. Both shoulder blades plugs down. Draw the belly in. Draw the belly in as you bring the left leg forward. And then release, bend the knee and bring the left knee front of the body. Supine twist. Open the left rib cage, relax down on the ground. Really slowing down. Bring the left knee back to the chest and one more time, squeeze it, bring it closer to the left shoulder. Then the right leg joins and lift it up to the sky. Very restorative version of the inversion. Bring the arms down alongside the body, press it down, and one more time we're engaging the core. We're lowering down the leg as slow as possible. If you feel that you're lifting the lumbar spine up, then bend your knee. Make sure you keep it down on the ground, tucking the tailbone down, plugging down the shoulder blades, and as slow as possible, you lower the leg down. And once it's done, you open the legs wider, turning the palms up, and you know what's coming. We're coming to Shavasana, integrating all the work that we've done during the physical part of the practice, and we find the shifting to the relaxation, to the stillness, to the calmness. It's a focused, conscious relaxation here. And as always, I suggest you to stay here for 5-10 minutes if it's available. To rejuvenate, to recover. And I hope you enjoy this practice and you come back practicing with me. The light in me honors the light in you as always, with peace. Namaste.